So Madrazo and his son flew out to Mexico to meet up with El Rubio, basically saying he knew who robbed this compound, and for 200 bricks he would give me up. For some reason I knew not to trust Madrazo, so me, Gerald, and Lamar came over to plan to kidnap his son Miguel, kinda like a trade for trade. If you don't give El Rubio the information, he can get his son back. What's good, YouTube? We back in here with another episode of Keys to the Streets, and as y'all can see, Madrazo and his son Miguel went out to Mexico. Y'all remember Madrazo had us to fly out to Mexico and rob El Rubio compound. For some reason, he trying to flip the strip to patch up his relationship with El Rubio. So he said he'll give us up if El Rubio come through with 200 bricks. So we're gonna be kidnapping Miguel Madrazo. We're gonna be taking him to a little spot, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have him in that spot for a couple days until Madrazo come back in town. We also gonna be robbing Martin Madrazo, you know what I'm saying, just for trying to set us up. So hopefully y'all enjoy this episode. We at this little spot over here Lamar got on Grove Street. This is where we're gonna be laying low for a couple days until Madrazo, you know what I'm saying, come through. Or if he don't come through, we're gonna be taking out Miguel. So hopefully y'all enjoy. Like, share, comment, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Y'all know them links in the description. And if you're new to the channel, turn on post notification so you can be notified every time your boy Savage Life Gaming drop a video. So that boy Miguel had to fly back in town, guys. He attending a very important party in town. So that's where we're gonna kidnap him from. We're gonna hire some guys to help us out. We're gonna pay them like 10 racks, you know what I'm saying, to help us out. So make sure y'all smash that like button, show some support on the video. So we finna go on and snatch him up real quick. Then after we snatch him up, we're gonna take him to the little spot that we got and have him to call up Madrazo. We're gonna pay these guys 10 racks. Have him to call up Madrazo, you know what I'm saying, and if Madrazo don't come through, if he don't give El Rubio that information, we're gonna go on and let Miguel go. But if he give him that information, we're gonna go on take that boy Miguel out. We got to, guys. We gotta take him out. We should take him out in the first place, but I decided, you know what I'm saying, if he don't give him that information, you know, that won't fuck up our name. We still will be able to work with El Rubio in the future if we want to, but we don't need that information getting out, you know what I'm saying, because that'll taint our name, like we fuck with you just to set you up or something like that. But I knew we shouldn't have trusted Madrazo, because Madrazo is like a snake, you know what I'm saying, but we trusted him, and y'all see how he done us. He instantly flew out there after we robbed El Rubio, and we gave him all the bread. That's the thing. He the one who set everything up. He was the mastermind behind everything. And that boy flipped on us just for 200 bricks. But I guess, you know what I'm saying, gang gotta get it how he live. But yeah, Madrazo, he stayed out in Mexico. Miguel flew back because he had a important party to pull up to, you know what I'm saying. Miguel is kind of the younger, you know, version of Martin. So he flashy and stuff like that. Y'all know Madrazo ain't flashy. Old school gangster. We really shouldn't be playing with him, but he played with us first, and we can't, you know what I'm saying, show no weakness nowhere. So yeah, he attending a little party up here. We've been studying him and stuff like that. He like to party, he like to get high and stuff like that. So he at this little party up here. We're gonna pull up, snatch his ass up, take him to this little spot that me, Gerald, and Lamar got set up. And they gon', you know what I'm saying, take care of the other part of it while we robbing them. And we all gonna split that bag. So once we snatch them up from this party, we're gonna take them to this little torture spot we got. And Lamar and that boy Gerald gonna handle the rest of the business. We doing the hard part, you know what I'm saying. We doing the part that'll get you locked up for life. Lamar and Gerald, they doing the easy part. They just gonna have Madrazo, you know what I'm saying, to do not leak that information. Do not give my location. And hopefully, you know what I'm saying, this will stop him from doing that. We kidnap his son. You know, every parent don't want nothing to happen to their child, so they're gonna go up and beyond to try to save them. And hopefully that's the case. Hopefully they ain't got no bad blood behind the scenes or nothing like that. You know, when dealing with drugs and stuff like that, Miguel could have made a bad business decision or something like that to piss Madrazo off or something. We don't know, but we finna find out though. We should hold him up for ransom, I ain't gonna lie. But I'd rather just have him not to put that information out there on us. But we still gonna rob him at the end of the day, cause he's still over in Mexico, and we going straight to his crib, and we're gonna get whatever we can take. You know, we're gonna make a little money out this deal too. That's the only reason why we ain't holding his son for ransom, cause we already had all this mapped out. You know what I'm saying? After, you know, we found out he went to Mexico, we had everything mapped out. So we pulling up to the location. He should be standing outside this party up here. We just gonna back up, snatch his ass up. There he is right there. We're gonna back up, snatch his ass up, and we're gonna take him to this little location. Okay, so we got him. We finna take him to this little spot that Lamar and Gerald got. Little, you know, like a little torture setup. We really not gonna torture him though. We just trying to send a message. That's it, to Madrazo. Don't play with us, you know. We got resources and everything to do the same shit you do. Even though he got more money than us, but we still, you know what I'm saying, can get your touch from a distance. And that's just a message we trying to show Madrazo. But we got his son in the back there. Y'all see he folded up back there. We're gonna take him to this destination. And Lamar, we're gonna wait on Lamar and Gerald to pull up, and they gonna take care of the business. I just hired these guys right here just to snatch them up, you know, just so we wouldn't be seen doing it. Y'all see they got the mask on. We the driver. That's all we doing. We the driver right now. But yeah, we got everything mapped out, guys, how we gonna do this, and we gonna make some money off this. So that's why I said fuck a ransom. We still can rob him while he in Mexico. Madrazo, he should have some shit at his crib. I don't care what he got, really. We taking whatever just to make a little money. You know, we gotta make some money off this, off all this that's going on. But I just hate, you know what I'm saying, he supposed to been coming through with some bricks for us. He never came through with them after we done the robbery. He was acting like he was scrambling and stuff to find somebody he can buy them from. But really he was just, you know what I'm saying, trying to set all this up, trying to go out to Mexico and shit like that and link up with that boy El Rubio. That's basically what gang was doing. He really set us up, you know, crossed us, trying to get us took out too at the end of the day. So that's why I really wanted to take his son out, but I was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We just gonna make us a lot of money from this deal, from what's going on. Let them know, you know what I'm saying, we ain't playing out here in these streets. And you know, we can get your touch, you know. We'll pull up on you. We got the same energy he got. Madrazo rich as hell, and he can hire people to do certain things for him, and he won't even have to touch it. That's the only, hold up, gang, they busting. No, gang, we ain't on that. We ain't on that, bro. We ain't on that. They ain't playing. They think the police trying to get on us. They trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that everything goes smooth. So we pulling up to the little spot we got to hold him up in. We ain't gonna torture him, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna treat him with a little respect. But if his pops don't come through with that bread, y'all already know what's finna go down. It's over with. It's off with his head. Straight like that. So this the spot over here, guys. We got everything already set up, you know what I'm saying. I really do want to take gang out, but we not gonna do that. We're gonna spare him for right now. But you know what I'm saying, if everything goes sour or anything, It's off with his head. So we're gonna get him up out the van and we're gonna set gang up in there, wait on Lamar and Gerald to pull up. Okay, so this the little spot we got Miguel held up at. So we done took care of our part. It's time for Lamar and Gerald to get him to call Madrazo and let him know don't leak that information while he in Mexico or his son is dead. So while he doing that, we're gonna be robbing Madrazo. We got a little information out of Miguel. He said ain't no drugs or nothing, no money at the spot, but it's some very valuable paintings at the spot. And that boy Gerald, he know a couple people that like to buy paintings and stuff like that. So we're gonna be taking them paintings to them and making us a lot of money. We gotta split this money with Gerald and Lamar. They really got the hard part though. We got the part, where it's low key. We did the kidnapping. We hired 2 guys to snatch them up. They never did to nobody see our face or nothing like that. So that boy Gerald and Lamar, they really got the hard part. Cause they gonna have to take Miguel out if Madrazo leaked that information. But I don't think he will, you know what I'm saying? I think he love his son. Don't want to see nothing bad happen to him. But we're gonna be robbing this spot while they doing all that. That's how we gonna get our money. We didn't hold them up for ransom or nothing like that. We're gonna get our money through robbing them. Even though he might know we the ones who did it, but we ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to ruin our little reputation with El Rubio. We ain't trying to ruin it. If he leaked that information, that boy El Rubio got connects everywhere. And they gonna have our name out there like, we a setup boy or something like that. We'll come, get cool with you just to set you up. And yeah, we don't need that out there in them streets. So y'all know that's why we went through all this. Just so Madrazo won't tell him who robbed his compound when we flew out there to Mexico. But everything, you know what I'm saying, makes sense. Everything makes sense. We just had to make some money out this whole little deal. Had to make some bread too. But this gonna fuck up our relationship with Madrazo. He was the one that supposed to been coming through with the bricks. And he out there in Mexico trying to snitch, you know what I'm saying, just to get 200 bricks. Gang down bad. Really, he just trying to patch up his relationship with El Rubio. El Rubio really didn't want to work with him, so that's why he sent us out there to rob him, just to get, a little bit of bread out of him, because he didn't want to give him no bricks no more, and they were fucking up, what Madrazo had going on. But he used that to make it, try to get some work up out of El Rubio. And if he leaked this information, it's over with for us, you know what I'm saying? El Rubio he probably gonna put a hit on us and stuff like that. Like this guy came out here, we chopped it up and shit like that, and he robbed me blind. And that's how it's gonna go. We ain't trying to have that heat on us right now. We just trying to, maneuver through these streets and make our little money. That's it. We didn't want all this to happen, Madrazo did all this. He did everything, setting up a meeting with El Rubio, telling him, I can give you who robbed your compound if you give me 200 bricks. That's snake shit right there. So we pulling up to the spot right here, guys. We finna go on here and hit this lick real fast. I don't know if he got any bodyguards or what here. He probably do. Yep, he got guards here, look like it. I thought I seen some. I see cars here, but we ain't tripping out that. We ain't going in with no mask, because we want him to know, that we done this shit. We want him to know. All right, so we going right here, this door, and let's get in here. We going in with no mask. And do we got some guys in here? I think I see some guys. Yup. Don't take them boys out. I don't know how many in here. That might be it. Let's just make sure. Okay, I think that's all of them. And we finna rob this man blind. Let me see what these paintings at that his son talking about is very valuable. And hopefully we make a lot of money out these junks. Let me put my pole up. Okay, that ain't one of them. And we don't know where they are. Okay, they look like a valuable painting back there. Oh yeah, there we go right there. Let's get it. See how much these paintings worth. These paintings and shit be worth a lot of money. IRL too. Let's see how much this one worth. Oh yeah, we in the money. A M for one painting? We in the money, gang. We in the money. So yeah, we getting our get back right now. That boy Madrazo tried to put salt on that. Tried to, you know what I'm saying, get us took out. Even though he ain't leaked the information yet, but he gonna leak it, you know what I'm saying? He is gonna leak it. If El Rubio come through with them bricks, y'all know he leaking that information. So we trying to stop that before it even happen. So we really can just, you know, move how we want in here. We took out his little guards. Okay, I think this another painting. Yeah, these paintings is the lick. That artwork. We already at 2 M's. And Gerald should be setting up to buy for the paintings. $1 million a painting? Damn. Bro, we in the wrong business. Straight like that. That all of them? I think that's all of them. So yeah. We gonna leave. And we good to go. Deliver the artwork to the buyer. I already got the deal set up. Only thing we gotta do is pull up. Drop this shit off. Drop it off, gang. So that was a lick right there. A nice little lick. So it look like everybody gonna get a M a piece off this. Everybody gonna get an M. That's what's up. So that boy Madrazo gonna be mad at us. And his son, you know, he told us the very valuable paintings in there. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it don't get too bad out here in these streets. We might be done finna start a war once he get his son back. Y'all know how they do, man. They'll try to sneak attack you and shit like that. But we gonna be ready for him. Okay, we got people pulling up. They pulling up. I thought I hit the driver. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, they ain't playing. They want this shit back. They want their shit back. Can we get on the interstate? They want this shit back. Try to throw them off a little bit. They ain't playing. Now let's get on down. Ain't nothing finna stop this deal going through. Get on down on them boys. Oh, they still on me. We just gonna keep on pushing. We gotta get this money. Or I might have to pop out on these boys. I ain't gonna lie. Hold up. Pop out on them boys. Y'all in the car, y'all. No, gang. No, gang. Hold up. He dropped him. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, they steady coming. We ain't stopping no more. Come on, go. The van. I'm finna say the van ain't gonna move. Oh yeah, this artwork, you can tell it's valuable because they trying to. He done sent goons. They ain't playing either. Come on, bro. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. All right, so we still got 1 mile before we reach the destination. I thought that was them pulling up beside me. We in this slow ass van, bro. I'm trying to duck them. Trying to lose them in traffic. Okay, we lost them that time. Damn! And your boy got wasted. Your boy got wasted, man. Okay, we just got out the hospital. We still got that artwork, though. We still got that artwork. All right, let's get this to the buyer. We're gonna steal a car or something. Fuck it. Them boys ain't playing. They still coming. They still coming. Hold up, let's get in this car. Hurry up, bro, for they been in that corner. Hurry up. Let's go. You see how them goons coming, them Madrazo goons. He must done tried to sneak and put the word out. Hey, they got my son. Get on his ass. Let's get this artwork over there. We can't lose this little deal right here. This 3 M's. Straight like that. We up, you know what I'm saying? We up, gang. Madrazo, you know what I'm saying? He better not leak that information or we're just gonna have to take his son out. His son gone. I'm gonna let Lamar and them handle that part. We done took care of. We did the kidnapping, we did the robbery. So we had a lot on the plate. A lot. Now let's get this to the buyers. Collect that bread. Hold up, we right here with it. They already, well, I thought that was them standing there waiting on me. Let's get it. Get our money on. 3 M's. What I'm talking about. And hopefully y'all enjoy it. Like, share, comment. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description. Gang.